welcome back to PBIC 2018. Like we are ready to set and get things ready to go for match number 2. But before that, we are going to introduce the teams to you guys. We have the 2 teams up and ready to go.
Go ahead and take a look at the squads here for the second match. Starting things off to be Signature.PB coming out from Thailand.
Very strong team. Thailand for sure, as they just came up here and had seen them in multiple international matches. A very, very strong team for sure, as they continue to grow. Possibly one of the dark horse teams, I would say, from Group A.
Yeah, we're gonna get to talk a little bit about Caramel in our video at the beginning of the broadcast. You know, chatted about him and a couple other players who are gonna be really standout stars for us. Freed, of course, was one of the ones in the mix alongside Next Jack. So we're gonna be looking for a strong performance out of him as they get ready to go up against Pantawalon Esports from Peru. So they will be the other squad here on the other side of the arena. We have finally gotten all of the issues taken care of. Everybody's loaded up into the lobby and pretty much set and ready to go. Favorite maps, Blow City, then Midtown here for Pantawalon. We're not playing on either of those. We're going downtown for this series.
Yeah, it seems like they are ready. We've changed the computer. We've had the monitor issues fixed. So they're up, ready to go. Look at that kill death from Medusa. 2.02, of course. That number doesn't really show exactly everything that he's allowed to, but look at that. Everyone above that 1.0 basically means they had a really dominant road coming here.
Well, will that continue, or will they get shut down by Signature.PB? It's going to be the question. Already had a very close first series here on the main stage between RQ Endeavor and World Judge Esports Club. Will it happen again as we get ready to jump on? First, let's go ahead and take a look at our map. Get a brief little refresher here of downtown.
Downtown. As first you go, as you would always do want to follow those arrows on the wall at the first game.
They will guide you.
And this map actually has lots and lots of windows that you can actually shoot through. And your bullets can be blocked, so you have to be careful when you're shooting through it. And there are some spots like the B side that you can shoot from far away. So lots of rifles can actually come into a big power here.
A lot of different methods of approach, a lot of routes that these teams can take. As we get ready to kick it off, both squads going to be loaded up into the game. We're ready to go ahead and kick off this second match of the day on the main stage. Signature.PB versus Pantawalon Esports. Guys, let's dive straight into the action.
It's going to be the first game on downtown. We're seeing a lot of grenades being thrown because securing the midsection from both sides is actually the most important thing on this map. Comes out and gets killed.
Yeah,
takes
already.
on at the same time.
2 members dead on the side of Pantawalon. Signature losing 2 of their own. Aggressive and Caspian both dangerously low, so advantage over to Pantawalon at the moment here.
They're trying to go into the B side, but with just a single person trying to get to that high ground, it's actually really hard to break through. Lots of spots that Blue can actually defend from. That's another kill.
Yeah, watch you well. Take it down, Waldrop. Finds a shot, and Signature.PB really backed into a corner here. As Aggressive will get taken down. A headshot coming up from Fosforo. Able to find that kill, and now it is Caspian all on his lonesome. In a 1v3 scenario, we saw Jax able to find victory in a similar situation earlier on, but he doesn't spot him.
Yeah, this is a mid area
Hiding behind the door, point blank, there you have it. The name comes out again. They're able to clean it up, and that's going to be a first round victory going the way of Pantawalon Esports.
That's exactly the spot behind the door. There's always someone there, not just in competitive, in the public rooms as well. So you do have to check for that spot. At the same time, you check for those pillars onto the left when you go up the stairs. So lots of different stuff that can be happening, so that's not the best spot. But when you break through that point, you get the control in between A and B together.
Wandra already taking a bit of damage here. Knocked down below half HP. So on the back foot again is Signature.PB.
Fire in the hole!
As this time they go a lot slower, trying to get some vision from the main cafe. And they're slowly moving out into the blue res towards A stairs. exactly where he tried to come out last time. This time, Wanlon actually going all the way back. They're going to be safe. And Signature not really pushing too far either. So we're going to see some slow movements on this round, or just setting up one extra grenade and then just a sudden push. Seems like they do want to set it up for the A site.
They're working their way over.
It'll take some extra time getting out those grenades and some smokes.
And it's good to, you know, slow down the action. We had a very explosive first round, which did not go their way, so they want to play this one. They'll creep around as much as possible. Oh, but Caramel taken down by the nades. Does displace Dunker, and actually Caspian will find one on the Phosphoro. Take him out, but Dunker playing forward here onto the corner. Manages to find one, but they trade it back. 2v2 situation here.
And cuts down the reinforce. That's going to come into the B side, but he can still is near, very near the bomb planting side as two. And takes down one more. That's the final one left here.
Affirmative.
Fate eliminated aggressive. Going in for that bomb plant. Has Hudju to back him up.
Bomb has been
Wow
planted.
can find the shots. Now, operating into the underpass area.
There are a few. Usually there's one if there's two at least.
Pushing up. Gotta check behind the door as always. Able to find that final shot.
Mission success.
Nicely done to finish up that round. And then let's go into the third one. 1-1 split for now. And when they have that kind of push, I think the grenade, it was a trade. Dunker got hit by the grenade, but he was able to pick one out. And there's already a kill now.
Yeah, Phosphoro just gonna get taken down. Aggressive. Going aggressive. Finds that first kill. That shot for him. Signature.PB looking to slingshot their way into a lead. Popping some of these barrels here in the streets.
Those kind of grenade that Dunker is able to throw towards the B plant site. And there are lots of angles you can dodge from, but if he's successful at getting any one of those, like last game, they can just push all in. And Wanlon actually didn't really have the best positions to defend against the tempo, so that was a good round for them. And continuing the action slowly here, as they do have to carefully look at all the angle. There's
Nowhere
nice
to go.
grenade.
They had him pinched there. Nowhere really for him to run to. Fate does manage to find one there on the Caspian, but Aggressive comes up with another kill as Fate will get taken down by that nade. Just gonna be spamming through, looking for a target. Medusa pushing in, but gets mowed down. Dunker on the backside, manages to find two.
Takes down two.
One after the other, but he needs to get two more. For the shots there on the Madra, is not able to find it. Madra takes him out with a headshot, and that is going to be
Mission
Signature.PB moving into a lead now up 2-1.
This is exactly getting control of the cafe from the A side and the B, or even the main cafe right at the center. There's so many cafes with the windows. We can get to control that and extend it. Coming out, Wachiwa try to come out all the way out here and got killed.
Yeah, another first blood going over to Signature.PB. Pantawalon need to stabilize, need to try to slow down the pace of the game, but already Signature.PB just able to push their way in over onto the point.
Yeah, Pantawalon, they kind of knew that there was way too many thrown towards the mid and the A side, so they actually moved entirely away from the B, just counting how many grenades. So they just kept that B open for now, and especially when they have one down, 5 members. If the bomb is planted, it's going to be a worse situation for them.
Smoke them down, trying to block out those entryways. Keep them safe as Aggressive will go ahead and plant the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
A lot of shots being exchanged, but nobody's soaking up these bullets. Everyone pretty much going to be healthy, and as I say that, though, Madra has a perfect flank angle, comes up with one there on the Fate, but Dunker scoops up. Returning kill shortly thereafter. Caspian finds Medusa. Dunker comes up with another one, but he has got a sliver of HP, only 12 health remaining, with 3 members of Signature.PB to go through if they want to defuse that bomb.
Oh, this is really hard. Getting down a few, but still clutching out. Dunker, the last one left again.
Still sitting with 12 health, trying to push around the corner, but they had that flank angle. They had the crossfire going through onto him, and he gets taken down. Gonna be another win on the board now for Signature.PB, 2 away from closing out this half.
That's exactly why it's so hard to actually go into a side right after. Because when you have to defuse, you have to go around, and there's a door that can cover the angle of the one going around, and one can just stay in there. So you have to check out. There's so many angles for the actual blue side before they go in and defuse. You need some amazing plays for that to happen. This is really rare, but still, with these type of players, with the highest level around the world, anything could happen on this day.
Waka really just leading the charge here. We'll just kite back, joins in with the rest of his squad as this is going to be a bit of a slower paced push coming out from Signature.PB this time around. Nade's just going to get dumped out. Up and over, looking to find a pick or at least displace Pantawalon Esports, but seems like they're not going to be swayed here at the moment.
No real damage with those nades, so a lot has been tossed already from Signature. Trying to open up a little more, but not going to find success.
Affirmative.
Peter actually coming out.
Oh, that shoot taking
And he
some
goes
shots.
through. Okay, they have to start moving now. He goes through the middle. So, because they opened up one of the sites.
They're working their way through now. Smoke thrown down. Phosphorome finds one. Aggressive going to be eliminated.
Fire in the hole.
And advantage now here for Pantawalon, and R2 has been
Fire in the hole.
tagged up quite a bit, as has now been Caramel there.
There's a
R2
counter
pushes
kill.
forward.
When the bomb is planting, they do want to push through.
Yeah, R2 going to get
Bomb
taken
has been
down.
planted.
4-3 here as Dunker pushes forward, looking for the kills, but he's not going to be able to find anything, but the rest of his team comes in. Fate finds two, but then gets taken down. It's a 1v2 situation, but Medusa has HP on his side. Caramel and Hudju both have taken quite a bit. He knows he's there, and he pushes straight into the
Nice
headshot.
pre-fire.
Caramel finds that kill.
Mission success.
It was looking perhaps so good for Medusa to be able to come around, turn that situation on its head.
Because the
Get that
opponents
2v1.
were so... Both of them were really low HP, just a few shots off. But that's why you do kind of have to pre-fire. And you can work that as an advantage, just covering both angles. And this time, Signature, they're going all the way into the B side, straight up.
Yeah, they are just charging their way through. Hutchu going to be taken down, but the answering kill's coming out now. A 2v2, but barely so. Watchywell hanging on by a thread. Signature.PB, they want to close out this half with a bang.
And lots of grenade were used actually already from Pantawalon. Great defense, but still, the reason why they can't really push in. And no bomb planted yet, so they don't have to rush in now. They can wait for that timing.
Now pushing over towards a ramp. Fate will be able to find him, takes him down. Even in the odds, just a little bit more. Again, low HP situation for the side of Pantawalon. Aggressive. See what he comes up with for now. Just going to be wrapping back around towards the spawn.
Because he has a pretty good idea that they will be covering the low angles in the middle. And he has some time to actually work this out. And he has full HP.
They're on the hunt for him, though. Fate trying to snipe out here. Does have his revolver primed and ready to go, but Aggressive is working his way through. On to A. I don't think he was spotted. So bomb getting ready to be planted. They will soon
Bomb
know
has been
exactly where he
planted.
is.
But actually, you do show up if the lower angle is covered. When you go out, you can be taken down very easily. So Aggressive checking very carefully of all angles because he's the only one left.
He's not sure which way they're going to come from. He hears those shots coming down from Watchywell. So has an idea of where one is and can surmise that the other is going for a flank. That's why he's going to be spawning out that right-hand side. But now, for the close play, Watchywell makes his way inside.
He lets you go through
He's slow
because
playing
he
this one.
sees him.
Aggressive, just going to be waiting. He knows that he's got time on his side. The nade coming through to disrupt the bomb defusal. Watchywell going to get eliminated. The bomb will go up, but it doesn't even need to. He gets the shots perfectly played by Aggressive at the end. Such a beautiful slow play coming through from him. Knows when to show restraint, not to give away his position. Comes up with that 1v2 clutch scenario to close out the half, 5-1.
And that was a very dominating one. And the final round, of course, just understanding what he has. He has an extra grenade, so he doesn't really need to pressure. He can just let that go through. It doesn't really matter because because he has already planted the bomb, so he can work with time, not the shots. So understanding the situation and the game perfectly. You need to pull that out on stage. What a great player. It's the first half is going to be 5-1. Let's see if Pantawalon is able to come back in their own score in the second half.
Need to have a very dominant performance if they want to swing this back into their favor.
As they need to have a 5-0.
Yeah, they just need to crush it. They need to not drop a single round. But given how the first half went, it's looking like this one could be in the books very swiftly here, G-Club. Signature.PB. They can just pull off one clean defense in this first round. That would be the win on the board for them. Of course, again, we will be playing out all of the rounds regardless of if that victory is locked in.
Oh, yes.
Because of our tiebreaker constraints that we might need down the line at the end of the day.
So Pantawalon checking the waters. First red round, you do want to check the positions, but they have no room. They're pushing out a lot into the east side now. Basically got it covered. Signature, they're willing to give that up, kind of.
Oh, R2 pushing in from the back. Manages to find one as Dunker will go down. Get that follow-up, but Caspian with a grenade does manage to take down Fate. Medusa trying to play around the corner will go ahead and get found out by Caspian, just playing behind these doors, around these sightlines, keeping himself safe. And coming up with the kills. Watch you out. Manages to answer one back as Caramel will get taken down.
Affirmative.
The 3v2 situation. 2v2 situation.
2v2 now. They already know that one's at A. They didn't have information where Phosphor was, so taking one down, they know exactly where. But in this kind of situation, what right here as Caspian goes down with 7 HP left on the Watcher. Wow.
Aggressive, pulled off a situation like this at the end of the first round. First
Phosphoro
half.
spots where aggressive is, and they want to plan and make this situation a little better for themselves because it is a 2v1 situation right
He
now.
actually doesn't even take that much damage, though, in that exchange, even though he was caught off guard. Aggressive still was able to stay safe. Pushing around the corner, trying to find that kill, and watching out. Now going to go aggressive, but he cannot get the hits despite how low he was. They're able to pick up that
Mission
kill
fail.
and keep their hopes alive.
Nice clutch play, using what's near them, using the boxes, using all those windows, and also crouching because he only had, I believe, 7 HP left on himself. So, of course, he had his teammate, but still just using and understanding the map environment. What a great play.
Yeah, fantastically done. Pantawalon, they get one, and they get 4 more in a row.
Yes, they need straight 4 more rounds if they want to take this match. Which is still possible, and the first one was the most important one.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Momentum on their side. Signature.PB going to be looking to turn that around. Medusa just going to be crouching, hiding out behind the counter here.
Slowly moving up because oftentimes there's one next to the door, and one all the way on top. So he spots the angle, throws a grenade. Yeah, those pillars, a lot of players actually hide behind it. That's why they're zooming up for it. They know that Medusa's in there.
Fire in the hole!
It's coming out, not going to be catching anybody. Aggressive, able to play behind the crates. It's coming out, it's going to be rolling down the staircases, and even a smoke for some extra cover will be tossed in. So far, only Dunker has fallen. Pantawalon losing that first member, but now Medusa going to be going down. Caspian able to find the kill.
And they will continue because they lose a lot of firepower when they want to push out. Watch you out. Getting to the position where Medusa was before. But if they want to push, they lose another member, and he goes down as well. So only one left for... And this is not a good news when they need 4 rounds in a row.
Not at all. Now Fate. Gonna be the only one left looking for the mother of all clutches. But
He can pull this off.
They are just
5v1.
swarming that B bomb side right now. So he's feeling the pressure to shift around for a different approach or to just change it up and try to go for A.
He's gonna check from here, but already finds a member, and the second one pops out of nowhere, and he goes down.
And that's it.
Mission success.
Cannot get those 5 rounds in a row,
right,
so a
let's move
pickup
out.
here, tying it up 1-1 in the second half. Which means that Signature.PB cannot be.
They can still tie it up. Pantawalon, if they bring 4 straight rounds.
They certainly can try.
But it will take tremendous amount of effort and some luck in there as well.
Well, we'll see. A draw now going to be their best hopes, but 3 points will not be possible for Pantawalon. But any points is better than no points, but watch you out. We'll get taken down first and foremost here as Caramel comes up with that headshot. So just going to be spamming away, looking for any additional pushers coming through. And actually Caspian going aggressive, pushes straight into the clutches of Medusa, who comes up with that kill. So maybe a bit of a turnaround here for Pantawalon as they now have that man advantage.
And then Modra goes down as well. And they... Okay, I like this fact that they are actually timing down their tempo, trying to get some information about Hachu. Clutch play here, taking down Medusa.
Making it even here with the 3v3.
They're coming around to take some angles at B, but aggressive says no way.
Yeah, finds one, still playing the angle. Going around the back of the boxes here. Looking now for Dunker, who's pushing forward onto him. Hasn't given him that much damage here. It's pretty even. Actually, Dunker turns around, finds Hachu. Now suddenly aggressive is in another dire situation. Another 1v2. Fate to take him down at range, but actually does get answered back some damage onto him. So both of them going to be weakened here on the side of Pantawalon, but now they're moving forward. They're looking for the plant onto A.
He goes straight to A after knowing the information, actually covering a good amount of angle.
Bomb has been planted.
So you don't even have to rush. Aggressive will be alone here, but he can pull out some amazing play because Dunker very low as well.
Same approach. Should know that these guys are weakened. Finds the one. Dunker, which is a sliver of HP, is trying to answer this one back, but aggressive will be able to find the shots, and with 20 plus seconds remaining on the clock, that defuse will come through.
No, nice 2v1 there as he took it down
Bomb
slowly.
defused.
As Pantawalon trying to get some information, actually revealed themselves a little too much when they were low in HP. When you have both in low HP, sometimes it's better to just stay put and cover both ankles so you have a lot more chance of winning. But that was not the case, and actually Signature.PB coming in hot and taking 2 rounds. But we do have to still go on and take the full second half as well. They will continue.
Pantawalon now just going to be looking for a bit of redemption here. Improve their performance as they get ready to go deeper and deeper into the event. Smattering of damage thrown out on the Caspian. Now going to get chunked up below half HP actually, so taking a battering here out of the hands of Pantawalon and will get burned down. Medusa will push forward to find that kill. Hachu getting jumped on, will be able to answer one back there onto Dunker, but Fate finds him.
That is one of the worst thing and the best thing about FPS, as you're trying to aim for the other person and then the other person pops out and he dies instead.
Yep.
It happens a lot.
Sometimes it's just not possible to get everybody. Comes down to the coordination that the teams are putting forward here. But speaking of coordination, both of these squads have been back and forth with how many members they have left alive, so still going to be 3v3.
Look at the comment. They want to try a lot of their strategy because this is not the only game they have to play throughout the day. Of course, they will be having a lot of other maps, but still testing a lot of their strategies that they have been preparing.
There's been another one. Aggressive coming up with a kill. Certainly making an argument for himself to be in that MVP contention at the end of the tournament if they can advance deeper and deeper. Already had that clutch performance, and he's been putting names on the board here for his team, just constantly picking off members of Pantawalon left and right.
As it will continue the pressure into B, but Caramel ready for this. Oh, but gets found.
Yeah.
Modra
check the opposite side, but not a response fast enough to turn around and try to get that kill. Still going to be a 1v2 situation here from Wachiwa as he tries to close this out. The bomb will get planted, so 40 seconds on the clock. But he needs to pick up some pretty swift kills here, especially against Modra, who is pushing aggressively over onto his right flank. Now aggressive, dropping down. In the same angle of approach that he's been running with this entire time. Pushes forward, and aggressive has the kill. Eliminates him. Modra will just go ahead and get that bomb defused. Signature.PB going to be moving up 3-1 here in the second half.
Exactly. It's
bomb defused.
Good to plan, but when you're down a person, sometimes you just can't escape. If you can't escape, it makes it so much easier for the blue side to actually come and defuse and get a good idea where you are, and you can't really take that into a fake too much. Pantawalon, they're trying really hard, but Signature.PB, they're just working it a lot better. But so far, Dunker finding the first kill.
Yeah, and on aggressive, that is such a crucial member to take down.
they're moving out onto the B because they got the first kill. Lots of overnades coming down, but not really finding kills.
Now one answering back, so making this now a 4v3 as Medusa will get taken down, but watch him. Come back in, gets rid of Matra. Just like that, it starts unraveling for Pantawalon, where Fate is now going to be the only one left alive versus 3 members. Caspian, a sliver of health, so maybe he could take him down, but then he's basically still got to get that 1v2 clutch.
The backup speed coming out from Signature.PB when they are men down in B. And they exactly knew with the amount of grenades thrown that they were coming into B. Nice defense. And the speed of backup coming from Signature.PB here.
Yeah, really good stabilization from Signature.PB after losing out on aggressive very early, and then Madra shortly thereafter. Long wrap around the back over towards A here for Fate.
It's hard to get into the plant side and also to escape. That's why they just leave this one. When they have 3 men, of course, they have a lot more advantage everywhere.
Yeah, some shots coming through. Fate makes his way to the opposite side. Still trying to exchange some shots. Keep tabs on the opposing members taking shots here at Carmel.
Closing in.
Him out.
The bottom 2 actually coming all the way up here.
Yeah, he manages to find 1, but now he's got 2 very close to him to worry about, and Caspian will be able to deliver that final blow.
Mission success.
Even though he bought a lot of time from that window, the other 2 were crawling in, and for the fast and speed, didn't really have the time to plant the bomb. And another round taken for Signature.PB. They only need 1 more round to close the match. Already finds the first kill.
Yeah, fantastic start as Dunker goes down. Another one as Medusa joins him in the grave.
They go out first.
Taking him out, Modra will fall low, but so far he's still able to stay alive. Answers back a kill, and well, actually puts another one on the board there. And that is just going to be such a fast round, a fast way to close it out. Another 5 wins on the board for Signature.PB. They pick up their victory here in the second match of the main stage.
What a match from them. 5-1 and 5-1, first half and second half. Seemed pretty dominant in downtown Pantawalon. Of course, not known as well as Signature.PB from Thailand, but they put up a good fight. They had some chances, but every single time Signature.PB was able to shut them down from those opportunities.
Yep, really good clutch moments there and a good team effort out from Signature.PB. Going to be looking forward to seeing more of those guys as we advance deeper into the tournament. But, I mean, that's the second match out of the way. Coming up next, I think we're going to have the return of RQ Endeavor here onto the main stage as they get ready to go up against Huggies Rascal Gaming.
Huggies Rascal Gaming will be up next, of course, but we do have to consider that what's going on in the second stage as well. I had news that Art of Execution is actually leading against T-Rush SKR really quickly, so we'll see. But we will be back. That's it for match number 2. We have another one coming at you guys very shortly, coming up after the commercial break.